Most toddlers can say about 50 words by the time they turn 2 and master 2-word sentences. But every child develops at a different pace, and some are a little bit slower and some are a little bit faster. And girls actually develop language skills much faster than boys. And so a lot of parents with boys are wondering, what's wrong with my child? You mentioned you have a 15-month-old who's just saying like mama and dada at this point, and that's pretty typical. Kids will usually start out by saying the names of very familiar people like mom and dad, and maybe certain possessions that are important to them like their blanket, binki, bottle, those sorts of things. And then it kind of branches out from there. But the thing you'll want to watch for is if he's listening to you and kind of understanding what you're saying, because if he's listening and responding to you, then he's getting it, and the language will come later. For example, if you tell him to go get his shoe or go get the ball and he does it, the first time it happens, you'll probably be shocked and totally excited about it, but you'll probably start to notice it happen more and more in the next couple of months. And that's probably what the doctor would also talk to you about if you went and you were concerned at this point. As long as you feel like he's getting it, he's getting what you're telling him, but he's not saying it back yet, then it's okay to usually keep watching. By the end of the second year, again, if he's not saying at least 50 words and not trying to put together 2-word sentences, then the doctor might determine that further investigation is warranted. But because he's only 15 months old, you've got some time. There's lots of things you can do to encourage language, though. Talk to him, and, even if you feel like he's not listening, when you're in the car together or when you're cleaning the house and he's in the same room, verbalize your thoughts and say it in simple terms that he can understand. And show him objects and tell him what it is. There's books with just 1 picture per page, and you can get those, read them to him, and he'll love it. Point to the object, tell him what it is, and if it makes a sound, tell him what the sound is, and he'll think it's a lot of fun. You can also start talking to him about different body parts, his eyes, his nose, his mouth, shoulders, elbows, knees, those sorts of things. And he'll get excited about this, and the vocabulary will come, especially if you talk to him about it. If you have any concerns at any time, though, don't hesitate to ask your pediatrician about it. And based on their knowledge of your son's well-being, they can tell you if further investigation is warranted. Good luck with everything. Have fun with it. And if you have any other questions for me in the future, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.